So yesterday we are discussing about the Android version-wise features, right? So that we will see now the version-wise features. So what are the things it will be like? Let me share the screen. So I hope till yesterday we discussed till Android.
Gingerbread.
But now we're supposed to discuss on honeycomb. So we'll open the document. So honeycomb. So till this, there are a lot of each version has some drawback and this, but from this version onward, we feel that some of the features we already seen on a third-party mobiles, like some of the other manufacturers has came in a picture, right? So they are introducing some of the features so that the people will feel that okay, these are the good features. Directly they made this as default features in these versions. So this will be on 2011. In the month of February, this version has released. So in this, the first one here, it is see previously there we got an issue. It is not supporting for multi-core processor, but here it is supporting for the multi-core processor. And but why I'll tell you multi-core processor, but it will be only suitable for the tablets. This version will be suitable only for the tablets. So why this supporting here multi-core processor means tab has high resolution and also it has high configuration. Nowadays, almost both are same, but those days it will be a little bit different, right? So that's why it will be supporting for this. That's the reason. Immediately after 1 month, the next version it is released in a honeycomb itself, and they announced that if you want to come, you should come with the minimum of this hardware specification and this so that it will be suitable for this. So that will be the announcement in this. So this is only in this tablet version, and this is high resolution. That's apart from this, one more feature it is introduced, that is the live streaming. So yeah, the live streaming has introduced. So the live streaming, like whatever now we are seeing the channels and all, right? So that kind of live streaming here we can able to see that. This is the honeycomb version. So not, apart from this, nothing, because the major issue has resolved here. That's why they're not concentrated much here. This. Next is ice cream sandwich. So in ice cream sandwich, so this is in the same year, that is November 2011, it is released in this. So what are the features in this? Like in this, first we can create that is a home screen. So that is a home screen we can create. So home screen folder, like all social medias in one folder and all banking application in one folder, like that of feature, like that grouping we can create this. So that feature is introduced in this first. Then next is the user can adjust the widget size. So previously it was not there, widget sizes. We can adjust the widget sizes small and up, low, like upper, like we can adjust. But previously, if you want to do that, some of the third parties we should define that. And next is the clear to swipe notification. Just how by swiping that, clear the notification. So to clear the notification, so just if you type automatically, that will be clear the notifications, clear to swipe the notification, that will be clear the notification. Then next is the screenshot sharing. So screenshot, take the screenshot and you can share the screenshot. So that feature has introduced here, screenshot sharing. Next is the data sharing. So data sharing feature has also introduced here. Data sharing means like hotspot feature also. Previously it was there, but some of the upgradations like the easy connection, so that is introduced here. This notifications. So notifications. So that data sharing feature has introduced in this. So that is the ice cream sandwich side. Right, after that, the next is the jelly beans. So the jelly beans here, the jelly beans is the one of the different, like it is introduced here, means here, it is in 2012. 2012 in the month of June, almost after 6 or 7 months, this is released. So here in this, the first one is the autocomplete text view. So what is an autocomplete text view? Like autocomplete text view is nothing but here. like autocomplete text view. Like in our contacts, now I want to search the person name who is there on a SA. So once I search SA, what are the all SA related data will be filtered, right? So such kind of autocomplete text will like such kind of feature it is introduced here. This next is the smoother user interface. So now, as of now, they're not concentrated anything on a UI related. So now that UI related also is concentrated here. So smoother user interface to attract the users. So it is introduced in this. Next is the multi-language. So here is a multi-language support. So it can support multiple languages. Like nowadays we are using the Telugu, Hindi, English, whatever our native language that we can use, right? So like that feature has introduced from this version onwards. The next last in this, that is a location accuracy has updated. So location, previously the location accuracy is not working properly, but now in this version, the location accuracy has updated properly, that is this. So the next is the KitKat. So the KitKat is after almost 2012, right? After 1 year it is introduced. This is in 2013 in the month of September. So this has released. So in this, the next, like in this, the features here, in this, first one is the battery management. So battery management is also one of the major benefit for the feature to attract the user, right? So that's why the battery management feature option has enabled, like to how where we can reduce how much percentage of we can reduce that much of like things has updated in this. The battery management has updated here. And the next is the OK Google. Like nowadays, like we are using OK Google, and in iOS we are using OK Hi Siri, Hey Siri, like that, right? So that kind of OK Google we can use here. That feature has introduced in this. OK Google feature has introduced here. Next is the cloud storage. Like whatever the photos we are taking, that is uploading into Gmail. Also, whatever the contacts I'm saving, that is uploading in a Gmail. So that feature has introduced, that is a cloud. Because if you lose the phone, or if you want to erase the phone, or you want to reformat the phone, like everything data could be in a cloud. So no need to worry about the data. So that's why this cloud storage has introduced. And also Wi-Fi printer, we can connect the Wi-Fi printer from this version onwards. Wi-Fi printer, the cloud printer, we can connect this. So that feature has introduced in this version, like only this much of features in this, right? Next is the lollipop. Next is the lollipop. So this lollipop is in the year of 2014, that is October. So in the year of 2014 and October, this has introduced. So in this now the coming into features wise in this version. Now there is a huge change here that completely the database architecture has changed. As of now, it is a 32-bit architecture. Now it is changed as a 64-bit architecture. So the completely the architecture has changed from this because of the security and because of the space, like because of the day by day it is increasing, right? That's why the completely architecture has changed. So this when this architecture is updated, now from this version onwards, it is supporting for TV watch, means from the small resolution to high resolution. It is working completely for small resolution. Like a watch means it is very small resolution, and TV means it is very high resolution, right? So it is working for the both small and high resolution. It is working this, and also in this. Because of the 64-bit, lot of securities has introduced in this version. So means defaultly those securities will come when bits are updated, automatically that securities will come, right? That will come. Next, as this like in a quick settings. So in a quick settings, like we can customize, like I want to add one more button in a quick settings and I want to remove one more option from the quick settings, that we can able to do that. So that feature has introduced here this. Next is the marshmallow. So next is the marshmallow. So this marshmallow is nothing but here now. This is like next. This is in the year of 2015 May. So in 2015 May, this has introduced. So in this now, what are the features? Like here, based on the 64-bit design, based on the 64-bit architecture, the design changes are updated here. So design changes are updated because to attract the user, right? Now tap on Google. So even in lock also, once you double tap, automatically the Google page will open. That tap on Google feature has introduced. And OK Google, previously OK Google has introduced, but not, this is not in the home page. Now it is in home page. So previously it was somewhere else. Now it is in the home page. Next is the file explorer feature has introduced. The file explorer means file manager. So till that there is no file manager app. So if you want the file manager app, you should install some file manager app. Then you should work on that. So that is now it came here. The file manager feature has introduced. Next, battery status on a status bar. So battery status on status bar, like what is the percentage of the battery. So that will be displaying on like nowadays. Now we can able to see that 20%, 30%, like that percentage will be displayed on tab. That is, and in this, the last that is very important, that is related to security. So that we can say has runtime permissions. So what is runtime permissions? Nowadays, see, when we install the application, every application is asking like that, allow contacts permission, hello camera permission, allow gallery permission, like this. It is asking a lot of permissions, right? So what happens here, when you allow that permission, it can read all your contacts data, it can read your all message data, everything it can read. But why we are allowing? In case if that is needed for this particular application, we need, like for WhatsApp. So for the WhatsApp, it required, because whatever the name I'm saving in a contact, that name should be display on the WhatsApp as well. Also, I want to send one video, I want to send one image, like that we can access from the our storage. That's the required that permission. But let us say I have one tutorial application. So the tutorial application, while you install tutorial application, I'm asking that please allow contacts permission. So to read a tutorial, why should you give that read contacts permission? So that is not a genuine. So that kind of security issues will come. That's why means previously without our permission, automatically it can read all the data. But now that is not possible because of this runtime permission. Until user has not accepted that, it cannot be read that data. So that is the reason this runtime permissions has introduced in this. Like even you people know about Truecaller. So like Truecaller, see, well, let us say I have saved some of your number with something XYZ. As of now, you're not registered here. But once I register, once I have Truecaller app in my mobile, automatically can read your contact and it will save with XYZ. Until you verify that, it should be XYZ. Like that, the data will be taking in the multiple things. So that's why it will be the problem here. That right, that is a now. Next here, we will see the next version, that is a Nagout. So this is in June 2016, right? June 2016, this version has released. So in this version, also like there are a lot of is there. First is the battery power optimization. So battery power optimization. So this is like battery power used a very rare percentage when it is in a mobile is in ideal. Like I kept mobile for at least 10-15 minutes without moving anything. So that time automatically it will consume less battery compared to the regular. So that kind of optimization has done here. That is the first. Next is the better notification control. So better notification, like here in this version onwards, it is supporting for the Firebase cloud messaging. This is Google has introduced. So by using that, like nowadays from the Flipkart, Amazon, almost in WhatsApp also, how you are receiving the notifications by using the Firebase only. Majority 90% of the apps are using that because that is a free of cost. So that also we'll have in our syllabus that we will discuss later how that will be better notification that will be. So but using that we can easily send a notification that is. Next is the data saver. So the data saver here, like this is the you can have the device background, like any of the background restrictions. So I kept that 30%. Once your battery has reached 30%, then automatically the battery should go back to, means it should automatically it is enabled only few features. Yes. Yeah, sorry, just got one client call. There is just one small issue. Just I guided them. Right. Okay. So now that is the next we are data saver. So the data saver will be enabled like when my battery is 30%. So it should enable minimum function like I want to stop the Google Maps, WhatsApp, like that. You can stop automatically. It goes only that. And the next is the quick settings. So in a quick settings, previous version also this is there. Like even here also the quick settings, like you can use extra features as added, like for Bluetooth, easy Wi-Fi. So that's kind of which users are using regularly, those are added there. Next is the enable power notifications. So the power notifications are enabled here. Like this is consume and means of whenever it is how the use like device is lock mode. So it should come, it should reduce less, and if case if it is a lock unlock mode, it should consume more data. So that kind of feature has introduced in this. Next is the app shortcuts. So we can create app shortcuts in a home page. So app shortcuts in home page we can create app shortcuts in home page. Next is the some of the extra features added in a file manager. Like previously, basic file manager has introduced. Here now in this here file manager, we can add one more like explorer. We have to create on that, like format wise, size wise. So that kind of things we can add in this. And next is the mono jack, mono audio playback. So mono audio playback. So this is like who are using the Bluetooth with single device. So for them, it should be like the Bluetooth range has increased, and also it should come with maximum utilization, like sound will clarity that audio related drivers has updated for this. Next is the emergency info. So emergency info. This emergency info is nothing but like here now, let us say my mobile as continuously crashing, something related issue. So there like automatically while restarting it will fix. That is one kind of info, automatically it will fix that. And apart from this, like I setted the navigation and I throws back that and I'm traveling. But there is while I'm traveling my in between of my location, there is a huge traffic. So it will give automatically the alerts like that road has flat and there is a huge traffic, like that kind of voice commands it will give automatically. So such things is enabled here this. And the next one is the night mode. So the night mode has introduced. So like I'll set the night mode. My night mode is 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. like that if I set. So for that particular duration, it will consume very less battery. So that is this. And anything missed here? In case if you are using the tab, you can use the physical keyboard, like you can connect the tab with physical keyboards. When we connect the physical keyboards, whatever the shortcuts we are using on our mobile, so those all we can use here this. That is next app sharing. So by clicking the long press on that size, sorry, not app sharing, like share, document share or video share, whatever it is, like long press on the document or this, automatically it will be shareable to the user. It will open the all shareable apps which are there in your mobile. So that will come and from there you can share this. All right. So this is Nagout. But from this version onwards, nowadays it is important because whatever the applications we are going to develop, the minimum supported version is now this. Maybe in next few months it will change, but currently this is from here. Now we used to concentrate more on a features wise everything. We used to concentrate on more this, right? From here this is. So till this, it is clear, or you have any questions from anyone? It is clear, or any questions from anyone?
So we need to remember all these things version wise and feature wise, madam. Sir.
No need to remember, but just you should keep somewhere. So I'll give the material and that and that it will be there. Like just keep the somewhere. Still, I mean, so till the 6.0 now, if you completely forgot, also no issue. But in a latest one, some of the things you need to remember, like notification wise, means something like some feature may not support in 7.0, that may support in 8.0. That time, maybe for that you need to add some extra permission kind of thing. So that while in a development that will come, but here no need to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so next, any other question from anyone? Virendra, Sulav?
No question.
Okay, everything is clear, right? So you will, from your side, what you will do is, so just here you can search Android Studio download. Android Studio download. So from here, just you can download the studio and you can keep it with you, so that in after 1 or 2 sessions, we will start installation. Like if you are someone is ready, directly you can share your screen. I'll guide there directly live. If we can see that live installation, because in my system it is already installed. So if I try to install again the new version, like some of my real-time existing project for the class, it is no problem, but existing projects which are going on older Android Studio, when it is a migrated to new version, we have to do all the changes. If I done those changes in my PC, automatically my team also has to update. That's why we will we won't update regularly in our development environment. So that's why if someone has study, then you can share your screen. I'll guide so that you can install that. That will take around 20 to 30 minutes. That we will do after 2 sessions. Means next 2 sessions, like 8.0, 9.0 features. Like in 8.0 itself, like Android 8.0, that is Oreo itself, it has more than 20 features. After that, each version has the 5 to 10 features. So these version-wise features will take next 2 days. Means it is a more like 1 to 1.5 hours. So that we will take next tomorrow and after tomorrow. Then we will conclude on the next step. So I think everyone is like, I told that initial 3 to 4 days, I'll concentrate on 30 to 40 minutes on the right. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll reconnect on tomorrow, 9 p.m. And one small announcement here. Tomorrow, 8:30, I have one client meeting. In case if that client meeting, normally it will be scheduled for 30 minutes. But in case if it is extended, we will start the session little bit late. That I'll before that means like you will be ready with that. If you are there, like you can join. So, but I'll in case of that, I'll be join little bit late on this. Okay. Okay. So then we will meet tomorrow.
One question from my end.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm totally different domain, coming from different domain. So, do I need to learn any prerequisites before start this course?
Different domain means what is your background?
QA, quality analyst.
Okay. So here what happens, if you know the OOPS concepts, it should be well and good, not into specifically into the Kotlin, but theoretically also it will be well and good. If no, even if you don't want to confuse yourself like this and that, don't go that. Here you can start with initially. You can start whatever I'm explaining. You can follow that. After that, after a few days, then I'll tell you. And that time, you can start learning the OOPS separately so that it will help on that area. If initially, if you compare OOPS concepts and whatever here we are writing, that should be a little bit problematic because you are not having the here this coding language, coding knowledge. Who are having the coding knowledge, for them it could be okay, but not having the coding knowledge, initially you can comparison, it should be a little bit different. That's why after a few days, after 10-15 sessions of the coding, I'll tell you that time you can start that. Initially it is not required.
So, do we need to go through the DS also, data structures also, in the part of codes?
not exactly complete data structures, but whatever here we are using, that I'll cover in this. Because this, whatever my course is completely, it is a project oriented course.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not going into that level of detail. If you go that DSC, that will take that only will take 15 to 20 sessions. So then here the time is not sufficient for us to complete this course. That's why, like where I'm using in that where I'm using the inherits, where I'm using a hoop, like polymorphism like that. While using that, I'll explain like how to create object, how to create a class, that
High level.
yeah, whatever that, and that particular area I'll cover that.
Okay. Okay. One last question. Is
Yeah.
it in career-wise, is it a right decision to upgrade to the Android side, development side, while
Yeah.
I'm coming
See,
from QA?
yeah. Compared to the QA means you are a manual tester or automation.
Both.
Both. Both means already you have some coding knowledge, right?
Just little bit only, but the max 80% of our work in manual testing only. So that reason.
Yeah, that's why. See, if you are fully into manual, it's your career should be well and good. If you are in manual testing, no,
Mm.
if you have some thing this like this, it should be compared to the manual testing. This would be good. But if you are fully into the automation testing, it will be almost both are equal. But if you are in a manual, it means not only your company, any company cannot encourage full automation tester. It should be combined. But combine of that, instead of compared to this, it should be means it should be the better, and it should be the better.
Thank you. Thank you.
One
So
question. So
yeah,
you mentioned that the course will be project oriented. Are we going to do some like one project and then learn as we go?
yeah, that I already yesterday I told, right? Maybe you are there or not, I don't know. But what we will do, I'll create one sample project here.
Okay.
So like some of the web services related, like registration, login, some personalized data. After that, the session management, and if in case in network is not there, how to handle that, and how to handle the front and back data validations. Such kind of all the things in between of the 10 to 15 topics I'll add in that particular project. So that will give how you will go on a real time scope, that it will give that. So same structure you can follow, and you can do the next step of implementation.
Okay.
That will be created as a base structure for the your real time project. From there you can elaborate the next things.
Okay.
Also we will cover here MVVM architecture, dependency injection, room database, and Jetpack Composer. So that such kind of other things we'll discuss here.
Will we do Jetpack Compose as well?
Jetpack Composer means not full code. Last 1 or 2 sessions we will discuss on that, because just it is a starting of Jetpack Composer now. No one has not using. That's why the next level of how that will go, that will give an overview of idea, and we will implement 1 or 2 programs. Because that is no one has not using in industry. If you learn completely that also, you will get a problem to get the job here nowadays. Like maybe after 1 or 2 years, it should be okay. But now you won't get the job on only Jetpack Composer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How different the Kotlin will be as compared to Java?
See, Java had like the first main difference is here, it is a null safety. Kotlin is a null safety. So it will completely avoid the null exceptions. No exception here in a Kotlin language. And coding wise also, if the Java we will write 20 lines of code, here we will write that 5 to 8 lines of code, it will be finished. It means lesser code, and whenever it is lesser code, it will be fast, and it will be quick response. That next trending also, this is also, and also slowly the Java has becoming as the paid version. So that's why this Kotlin is encouraging nowadays more. Yeah. Any other questions? So clear everything. Deepika, you have any questions?
So this course will be finished in 45 days of
Yeah,
classes.
45 working days.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 45 working days means approximately it goes to 2 months. 45 to 50 hours of total it is duration.
Monday to Saturday, right?
Yeah, we have Saturdays on class. Maybe this week we don't have, but from next week we have the Saturdays.
And you'll take care all about all the concept of Android, right? Like services and
Yeah, everything. I have basic components of Android, that is intent, activities, service, broadcast receiver. Then after that, Firebase, Google Maps, SQLite library, room database, material design, retrofit, Woli, MVVM architecture, MVC architecture, and how to upload the apps into Play Store, how to add advertisements to your application. So like how to maintain the code repositories, and about the APIs document, how to handle the APIs document, and the versions, how to handle the versions. Next thing, runtime permissions. Just now we discussed how to enable the runtime permissions. Like that, everything will cover here. Hope you already seen my course content, right? That everything, each and every point will cover on that.
okay.
So because I'm not only the trainer, I'm working as a working professional. So that's why I covered each and everything new, including new updates. Like in between of this our course, maybe if any new feature has introduced that is helpful for our development also, that also I'll explain here. And also if you are going for an interview, that interview point of questions also. Yes, Virendra.
Any UI tools covered in this session related to
UI
KOTLIN?
tools, no, UI tools it is not covered here. Means here we
Yeah,
use
tools.
the
Yeah.
AI tools. Yeah, AI already I told now. AI also I'll explain after a few sessions. Means initially if I explain, you will completely dependent on that AI. That's why once the 50% has course completed, from there I'll show you like some of the programs, instead of writing our own, how to generate that from there, how to get the code, that kind of things I'll explain there, AI related. Means in case of that is a basic like repeated, like so internet checking, I want to check internet, so internet checking is common everywhere, like never code will be changed. So such kind of things, every time while writing, just you can ask the AI, it will give the notebook that we can copy paste here and we can utilize them. So such kind of things I'll show you. Even if other also it will get, but there is a ways how to ask the question to the AI tool, that is important. That kind of logics I'll explain here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So then we will meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.